What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some Decrops content. Now, it's been a while, and we haven't talked about this game as much, but I have been waiting for beta to come out, and it sounds like we finally have a pre-sale announcement date. Now, I know this is supposed to come out in like Q1, Q2 was the original plan, but here we are. It looks like it's going to come out by end of July, which is technically Q3. But for all of you guys who are super salty on the Splinterlands side about things taking time, it's not just Splinterlands. A lot of games go through this, and so it's just normal. Sometimes you plan stuff out and it just doesn't happen in that time frame. But that doesn't take away any of my excitement that we are finally getting the beta edition, because this is a game that I think has a lot of potential. It's just very monotonous right now. There isn't much to do on a day-to-day basis. So from like a game standpoint, it's not really engaging, but I'm hoping that a lot of the new elements that they have in here are going to make it much more engaging rather than just, kind of passive management. So I'm not going to cover everything because this post is super long, and I highly encourage you to go check it out when you get a chance. But this is from the official Decrops account, I guess, or whatever this is on PeakD. So it's a Decrops beta edition. And I know that I'm late to this because this came out like 12 days ago, but I figured I had some time because the pre-sale begins in 5 days from when I'm recording this. So hopefully that gives you enough time. If you have not been following along, you do have 5 days now to get your stuff together to get in line for some of these beta packs. So here we go. Here is the main information that we're going to have. So the total number of beta edition packs that's going to come out is 300,000. 10K of that is going to be reserved by the team for events, giveaways, and such. Now, here's the thing. Each pack will contain 3 random cards, and one of them is guaranteed to be a rare or better, which is kind of industry standard. And there are more than 50 unique cards in this set. So each pack is going to cost $3, 3 USD. And here's the thing. While we understand that the number of cards per pack is lower compared to the Alpha Edition, I believe you got 5 cards in those packs, the price is kept at $3 given how there are more than 50 different types of unique cards in the set. Yeah, not a fan of that one. I'll tell you that. You're getting like 60% of the value that you used to get on alpha packs, but I don't know. Maybe that's just what it is. There's no collection power in this game, so it's not like, beta's going to have, I don't know, maybe they just give you less packs, less cards per pack, I guess. I don't know what the deal is, but I wasn't too happy when I heard that. Okay, so moreover, these numbers are adjusted by taking into account the increased number of players versus when we just launched, as well as the total pool of unique cards in the pack. All right, so here's the thing. Packs can be purchased with Hive, Swap.Hive, HBD, Swap.BUSD, and Crop Token, which is the official game token. The pricing using Crop Token will follow a similar structure as the alpha packs, so they will be priced at 3,000 crop per pack. Now, I believe that crop currently is almost double. I guess it's not supposed to be a peg, but it's like 0.001 or whatever it is. So I wouldn't suggest paying in crop at this point in time. I for myself, am stacking Hive and maybe some HBD. I'm not sure, but I mean, I'm stacking both, but I'll probably end up using one of those stacks for it rather than my crop stack. So let's see. Similar to Alpha Edition, there will be bonus packs this time around too. So the bonuses are as follows. If you're getting 100 minimum up to 499, you're going to get 10% bonus. 500 to just under 2,000 is 15%, and 2,000 plus is 20%. If you were here during the actually, it's not even just a pre-sale for Chaos Legion on the Splinterlands side. This is a very similar, if not exact, structure to what is going on there. Here's the other important part. For those of you interested in the holding rewards, beta packs will contribute 2,000 for the holding rewards, which I believe is equivalent to the alpha packs. So that holding reward pool is about to grow like crazy. Okay, so the pre-sale starts on July 25th. The exact time is going to be announced later. And a total of 100,000 is going to be available. So that is 1/3 of the entire supply is going to be made available for this pre-sale. So the pre-sale is going to last for 30 days. After which point the packs can be opened, and any remaining packs will be sold again at a later time at the regular price. So in order to make the pre-sale much more appealing, they got some pre-sale perks here for us. The first of which is the pre-sale packs will be sold at a 10% discount, so you'll be getting them for $2.70 USD. Now here's where it gets interesting, and you'll have to do the math at the time, but buying with crop tokens will give you a 15% discount. Now I'm trying to get some clarification on this. I don't know if it's like if you buy with crop packs, do you get an additional 15%? Or if it's just if you buy Basically, is it like you buy 10%? This is what I'm thinking right now, right? If you buy them just with any other currency, it's 10%. But if you buy with crop, it's a 15%. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, that you get an additional 15% for using crop, but I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, I'll try to get some clarification on that for you guys. So each pack bought in the presale will be eligible for a limited edition promo card. This promo card will be exclusive to the presale and will not be available in beta packs. So more details about the promo card will be revealed later in a separate post. So we should be hearing something about that soon, similar to like the Dr. Blight on the Splinterlands side. And I know for those folks who have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to Splinterlands, I just cover a lot of that game. So that's why I'm making a lot of references, because there's people who kind of play both. Now, the top 3 buyers from the presale will be able to help designing one NPC character each. So yes, there are going to be some interesting NPC characters coming to this game. I'm telling you guys, it sounds really, really intriguing. Okay, so here's some of the new cards. There are going to be blueprints, and so the cooking and crafting systems, which we knew were coming, will need equipments, which are basically crafting stations to craft these items. These equipments will be available in the form of blueprints. These blueprints will be combined with land and resources to build the product. One unique blueprint in the house, which when built, will allow NPCs to move in. More details are explained in the NPC section below. So let's make our way down there. Okay, so recipes. So recipes will be NFTs that you need to burn. So this is great. We have some card burning coming in now. In order for you to learn, actually, I don't know if recipes are going to be the cards. Oh yeah, they will be. Okay, so yeah, there will be some card burning now. So NFTs that you need to burn in order for you to learn how to cook them. Cooked items will be sold at a far higher value of share points and will be crucial in the orders and NPC update. So again, more of the NPC stuff comes soon. So burning one copy of a recipe will allow you to start cooking it. The more you cook a specific recipe, your proficiency in that recipe will increase, which will give you certain bonuses. The proficiency will have a level cap, which can be increased by burning more copies of the same recipe NFT. Now there's going to be trees as well. Now here's something interesting about trees. Trees are NFTs, which you will need to plant only once, and they will keep producing their fruits forever. This means that once you plant a tree, it will occupy that land NFT forever. So this is great because it's like I think one of the complaints is that there was a lot of land available, even though I never felt like I had enough. But I think that was one of the complaints with the alpha edition, and there's not much land coming out in beta, as we'll see shortly. So this is going to occupy lands forever, which I think is great. I mean, it might suck for some people who want to reverse that decision, but maybe you can sell it for a higher price or something. So similar to the other seeds, trees will be seasonal and will only produce in their season. The difference is that you can plant them in any season, and since they will take a long time to finish growing, Moreover, unlike regular seeds, once you plant a tree, that seed NFT is removed from your account. So there's going to be a lot of cards being burned, I believe, which is exciting. So once the tree is finished growing, it will produce its fruit every day while the tree is still in its season. All right, so you're going to have flowers as well. Flowers are similar to seeds that are already available in the game. One special use case is that they can be used with beehives to craft artisanal honey. Beehives on their own will produce wild honey, but using a flower will give it a different flavor. So along with being used with honey, there are other recipes that you can use flowers for. Besides, who doesn't like receiving flowers as a gift? Maybe some of the NPCs will like them as well. Are you guys catching on to this NPC stuff here? I don't know much about it yet, but we're going to get into it shortly. So seeds, along with the new equipments and recipes, Beta Edition will come with their own new collection of seeds. So all the seeds in the Beta Edition will be new seeds, and there will not be any reprints from the Alpha Edition. Some of the new seeds will come with new abilities. We try to synergize the new mechanics in such a way so that Alpha and Beta both make sense. And here we go. We'll get to land. So as I was saying before, a common complaint that players had with the Alpha packs was that there was too much land in those packs. Having a lot of land in the beginning was necessary, though. So this time around, there will be only one type of land in this card set, and it is going to be a legendary one. And this new land NFT will have 3 plots, and there will be a unique bonus with this land, but that bonus is going to be revealed later. Now, the legendary land from the Alpha packs has 4 slots, so this is going to be slightly different with 3 plots and have some other kind of bonus. So we'll see what that ends up being. All right, here we have the game mechanics and roadmap. So the pre-sale is going to be on July 25th, and then the opening is going to be on August 25th. And at that time, we're going to get a bunch of these other things here: crafting, cooking, and blueprints. Then we have the NPC and houses. That's TBD. Orders and guilds are also TBD. So let's see here. Once the presale ends, you will be able to open your packs. Along with opening new packs, 3 new game modes will be opened to you. The building, crafting, and cooking systems will be operational once the presale ends. There are other updates planned for later, which will augment these game modes. So let's see. Should we get into all these? Yeah, I guess we can. I feel like I'm rolling through this pretty quickly. So if you're still with me, thanks for hanging in. All right, so crafting. So you'll be able to craft your harvested items into other goods. For example, you can craft oil, sunflower. All right, so you will not need recipe NFTs to craft these items. All you will need are the required ingredients. So you don't need the NFTs for crafting. But look at how complicated this is going to get. You're going to go from wheat to flour to bread to toast. Amazing. Combining, so when you open the beta edition packs, so hold on, what was this section? Oh, yeah, game mechanics and roadmaps. So combining, the equipments will first be available only as blueprints. So in order to make use of them, you have to build those equipments using the blueprints. So the blueprints will be combined with resource NFTs, which are given as quest rewards. So the quests are going to become very, very important. And now you can get this stuff from quests, although you can also buy them on the secondary market. And I'll probably do a deep dive into this stuff later just because I want to make sure that I understand it better. I have not been focused on quests at all. I've just been kind of planting my stuff here and there. But similar to, again, Splinterlands, how you have rewards cards, now there's going to be rewards for quests that are only available as rewards. So going in and doing this or paying somebody else to go in and do it, meaning that when they sell it on the secondary market, you pay whatever the market price is going to be how this game kind of progresses forward. So these equipments will also need land to be built on. So the type of land that this equipment is built on will determine the kind of bonuses it gets. So you can see land is getting a lot of usage here. So we also have cooking, similar to crafting. You can cook many different dishes using your harvested crops and some crafted items. In order to cook a recipe, you need to burn at least 1 copy of that recipe in your account. And I think we read earlier that you'll be able to burn multiple copies of those NFTs to increase the level at which you can cook something. So cooked items will have a very important role in the game ecosystem going forward. They will be needed in the planned updates regarding NPCs. So keep that in mind if you are, thinking long-term with this game. All right, so here we go. Future updates. There's some things which are under the radar as we're still exploring what the best way of implementing them would be. We're looking at automation, some form of renting and arranging, some form of in-game events, which should bring out small sprints of more competitive playstyle. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, as they say, and there's many more ideas to come, but that's exciting to me in terms of like future updates that are coming through. As I said before, one of the reasons that this game is fascinating to me because I enjoy kind of the passive management, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't go in and check it when I really should be, right? And I want more reasons to, and it sounds like we're going to get a lot of these kind of shorter term things rather than just a season long. All right, so let's hop into NPCs and houses. So non-playable characters will start moving in your town if you have an unoccupied house. Once they move in, you'll be able to interact with them to increase your relationship with them. If they like you enough, maybe they will even reward you. So this is almost like a PvE, which is kind of interesting because, some other games don't really have this set up yet. So PvE could be a big move for Decrops if they can get it right. So some NPCs may sell you unique items and some NPCs will be crucial to access some game mechanics. So again, NPC sounds like it's going to be a big thing. I highly doubt we get it anytime soon, just because, we have on the roadmap all of these things to come up over the next month, maybe month and a half, and hopefully we'll get NPC and other stuff, I should say, before the end of the year. So let's see, orders. As your town booms with more and more NPCs, you'll be getting orders from them requesting specific items. So NPCs will send out special limited time requests like the above. If you're able to complete them, you will be rewarded. And the last thing, they got some guilds coming. So guilds will provide a community playstyle, which we're looking forward to incorporate. This is a big feature, and we are still looking for the best way to implement this. Now, if you play in Splinterlands, you know that guilds are a pretty big part of the game, but very kind of underrepresented. And so if you're not in a guild yet in Splinterlands, you should be. And I'm glad that there's going to be a guild function coming here, because I think one of the things that's also lacking is that it's very siloed, right? You just kind of play a solo thing with yourself. Sure, there's a leaderboard, but I don't interact with anybody else on the leaderboard. I don't interact with anybody else in the game. I'm just trying to do whatever I can do, which is usually not limited by my skill, but my resources. So the fact that now I'll be able to connect with others, do some kind of guilds, or do some kind of like, sub communities, which I think are important. That I think could be really big for this game to help it grow. Because right now, I know there's other people playing, but I have no idea who they are. And it'd be fun to get into guilds with other people and kind of level up in this game together, share ideas, and just kind of build a sub community within the game. So overall, I am very excited for Decrops and what is to come for this game in the second half of the year. Again, big day is July 25th. I don't have a time just yet, but I will try to get maybe another video out for this, going a little bit deeper into some of the other things, especially like the quest stuff, if I have a chance. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I wanted to keep it short, and I think it went a lot longer than I expected to, but hopefully it was helpful to you. And if you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate you more than you know. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you. Have an amazing rest of your day. I will catch you in the next video, and I will see you around the game and Decrops, maybe, at some point in a guild. Maybe. All right, take care.